lovely Leos. I hope you guys are well. Happy Friday. This is Debs and this is your TGIF for Friday, the 6th of December, 2024. So people, if you're ready, let's jump in. The deck that I'm using is a Tarot of Dreams. As you know by now, I'm hearing blah, blah, blah. Everything is down below. I am still offering 30% off 30-minute love readings if you're interested in a private reading. And I'm also offering a 12-month overview reading, which dips into, of course, 2025. Just around the corner, Leo. So here we go, guys. Let's see what's going on. Do forgive my gravelly voice. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Leos, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Friday, the 6th of December, heading into the weekend and into a new week. The cards are being slightly difficult. Have you got something on your mind, Leo? Are you trying to figure out how to manage a difficult situation? You may be feeling a little bit burdened. I don't know. Yeah, the cards are feeling heavy, psychically heavy. Okay, my beautiful Leos. I always tend to resonate with your readings because I've got Leo Moon. I'm a Pisces, but I always resonate with Leo readings. Anyway, here we go. Enough about me. Eight of Swords. Leo, you're in your head for some reason. Now, this can be you in a mental prison, overthinking, overanalyzing to the point where you're driving yourself crazy. So just watch for that. If you find yourself almost unhealthily ruminating about something, and maybe this is something that you can't do anything about or something from the past, try to lift your energy up out of this, Leo, because it's not going to serve you. Okay, guys? Wow. Okay. Wow. Five of Swords. People. Are you in your head, Leo, feeling that somebody sabotaged a situation you were in? Or somebody basically ran off and didn't accept responsibility? And I don't know where that came from. And Leo, it may have left you either financially struggling, or they may have simply ghosted you if this is romance. Two of Coins. Leo, you're trying to make a decision as to what to do next. It's as if, okay, it put me in a very difficult situation. What do I do now? I'm hearing what do I do now with what I've got left. All right. That was a channel message for someone. Is this financial, Leo? Did somebody leave you in it financially? Did you only just realize what was going on when it was too late? Okay, Page of Cups. There could have been a child in the mix, Leo. Or you may be trying to make a decision as to whether or not you should formally apologize to someone. Or Leo, somebody may have apologized to you for leaving you in this situation. Wow, people, a bit heavy, but we've got the Three of Wands. Okay. So this is lightening up this energy for you. It's as if you're getting up the next morning feeling much more hopeful. Okay, all right, well, let's look at the positive aspects of this. What can I work with? What can I do? You're thinking about embracing change, Leo, to alter your situation and to bring a lot more positive energy in. The Moon. You are sitting in a bit of fear about doing this. It may be slightly risky. The Tower. You're afraid that there's going to be a tower moment, Leo, if you do this. But you're keeping the faith. Wow. But some of you, Leo, if you're deciding to take some form of action, it might be that you know this will be a tower moment for a Cancerian, a Scorpio, an Aries or a Taurian. But you may feel, Leo, that whatever you're considering here is the best course of action. It's almost as if you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm looking at other options, but there's one glaring option right in front of me that I haven't looked at up until this point of time because it's going to affect other people. But Leo, you may feel you've just got to bite the bullet and do it. It's glaringly obvious. It's right in front of you. You've been holding back until this point of time. You've been holding back from taking any form of action to sort out the situation. But I do feel, Leo, you want to bring justice into the equation. There may also be a Libra in the mix, Leo, who's holding back from you. You might be thinking about delving into a legal situation. You're looking at options, Leo. How can I balance this out? Okay, because Leo, I think you're dealing with a Queen of Swords who is not happy. She is not happy. She's sitting there feeling very confused because in her mind, Leo, she feels that you know the right thing to do. You know what you should be doing, but you're not doing it. Is it because it's last resort? Is it because it's going to affect other people? She's becoming colder and colder and more defensive, Leo, because it's glaringly obvious what you should do, but you're just not doing it. Why aren't you doing it, Leo? Yeah. Somehow this Queen of Swords, and Leo, this is not you, somehow this Queen of Swords is having to stand at crossroads because you will not do the obvious. You will not do something which in her mind would change everything. But you've been reticent to do this, Leo, because of how it would affect other people. And for some of you, Leo, this may somehow put you at a financial disadvantage. If I do this, it's going to be risky for me. Why do I feel that you are the middleman, Leo? Somehow, you're somehow caught in the middle. Someone did something very risky. They sabotaged a situation. And I think, Leo, you've had to pick up the pieces. This person may have run off with half of your fortune, leaving you destitute. This person may have apologized, but hasn't really done anything about it. You've been trying to stay optimistic, but what you've been thinking about, Leo, is I could take a course of action which would change everything, but I'm scared of doing that because it's going to be a tower moment for someone else. You could be asking someone for a loan, Leo, to get you out of a situation where this Queen of Swords has been left in a difficult situation. I was going to say stressed, okay. You've been holding back from balancing out the situation because you've been desperately trying to find alternative options. I don't really want to go down this legal route or this financial route. I'm sure there's something else I can do, but Leo, she's staring at you. Queen of Swords. Leo, it's obvious to me what you need to do. You're just not doing it. Why aren't you doing it, Leo? I'm standing at crossroads. I'm stuck. Why aren't you doing it? She's becoming more and more defensive, Leo. Again, guys, I don't think this is something you did because you are receiving an apology from someone else for maybe landing you in a really awkward situation, right? Leo, this could be a partnership. This could be a business partnership. You may have gone into business with someone that you later found out was a little bit dodgy, a bit shady. They ran off with half your money. Whereas you may have a baby mama or someone here who's expecting child support. You can't pay the child support because this person ran off with half of your money. And she's angry. What she may be thinking about is, why doesn't Leo just take action? Why doesn't Leo take this person to court and get their money back? But Leo, you haven't wanted to do that. I don't know whether or not it's because you've got health issues with the Strength card. I don't know whether or not, Leo, you just can't face it. But she's looking at you as if to say, well, it's obvious to me what you need to do. You're not doing it. I don't understand why, because it's causing me problems. Now, Leo, that's just an example, but that's what we've got here. Whatever someone did to you, it's affected you balancing a situation with a Queen of Swords somehow financially, and she's angry. She knows it wasn't directly your fault, Leo, but she feels you're the one that should take responsibility to sort of clean up the mess. Because you may have taken a risk in the past when you shouldn't have done, okay? So she's not blaming you 100%, but she's looking at you as if to say, Leo, you need to do something about this. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the High Priestess. Wow. This is someone who's not communicating a great deal with you, but she's using her intuition. I think the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Swords. Yes. Ace of Swords. She knows the truth of what happened, and she's sort of been standing at crossroads waiting for you to sort this out. But Leo, it's as if you've buried your head in the sand. I don't really want to have to delve into this complicated situation. I'm sure we can find another way of sorting this out. Well, Leo, unless you've got a load of cash in the bank, how are you going to? Because that's what this is all about. This is money. So unless you're able to come up with a large sum by other means, you may have to take control legally. The Chariot. Leo, I could read this in a very clear way, but then it would make it very, very specific. I mean, she may think, this Queen of Cups, who isn't speaking to you, she may think, well, the truth is obvious. Ace of Swords, what Leo should do is obvious. Leo should get off their backside and move. Move into a court case, move out of a property, get someone else to give them back the money. It's as if it's so obvious to her. She doesn't understand why you're not doing this. She's becoming more and more angry and more resentful, Leo, because she feels you should be doing this. And it's as if you're turning your back, sweeping it under the carpet. Oh no, I'm sure we can sort something else out. What she's saying to you, or what she's thinking about is, well, it's totally clear, Leo, to me. I don't understand why you're fiddling around trying to figure out what else you can do. Because nothing else is actually going to sort the situation out, right? The Devil. She's in a really toxic situation, Leo. She's trying to move forward. There may be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius in the mix who's sitting in their shadow. But she has been patiently waiting, Leo, patiently treading water, trying to see your side of the situation, trying not to get stressed out, but she's losing her patience. Leo, she's losing her patience. Somehow, someone took a leap of faith and a risk. Okay, could have been a Capricorn, could have been a Sagittarian, could have been you, Leo. Someone here took a massive leap of faith and a risk without thinking about it. And it's left this Queen of Swords in a very difficult situation. King of Wands. I think, Leo, this is you. I think I'm connecting with a masculine Leo. Sorry for my girls. Now, for my feminine Leos, you may be coming through as a Queen of Swords. So, Leo, the thing is, what are you going to do? You may be hoping that this Queen of Swords is just going to back off and accept the situation. She's not. If she feels, Leo, in the nicest sense, you're not actually going to do anything to really make a difference here, if you're not actually going to balance out the scales, because you're holding back from doing that, she's either going to cause you problems, Leo, she's not going to back down, which could make things a lot worse. Or if you want to keep this Queen of Swords in your life, Leo, you may have a tower moment realising she's just going to detach and it's going to happen just like that. Yeah. So guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm just getting this heavy situation coming through. And Leo, I feel the divine is asking you to take action. It's as if, come on, why aren't you doing this, you know? All right, guys, moving into angel answers. Archangel Michael, what's the advice from the angels, please, for my lovely Leos? Yeah. Leo, take action, guys. Stop sitting on the fence, fiddling around with maybe if I do that, maybe if I do this. No. She knows what you should do. You know what you should do. You're just not doing it. Now, you know, people, I'm just the reader. I mean, there could be so many reasons why, Leo, you can't do this thing that this Queen of Swords and you deep down know you should do. Because, Leo, you may need to sign a legal contract, or you may need to take someone to court, right? Or it may be that you leave other people in a slightly risky situation. But Leo, if you really want to resolve this and do it properly, you need to look at this thing glaring at you right in front of you and go for it, rather than fiddling around looking at other options, because nothing else is going to balance this out. The angels are saying, Leo, take action. You know what you need to do. You're just not doing it. Take action in the near future. Take action in the near future, Leo, right? And remain positive. I think, Leo, you've been sat in your head realising that someone here caused you a lot of problems with this Queen of Swords. You are somehow left to pick up the pieces. But Leo, you've been trying to find other ways of balancing this out, and nothing else is going to resolve it except you taking control and moving into quite a serious situation, right? You know what you need to do, you just haven't been doing it. It is up to you. The angels know. They can't force your hand. Everyone has free will. Ask your angels for guidance, Leo. Connect with your higher self. But I feel the angels are already telling you what you need to do, right? Listen to your intuition, Leo. Listen to your intuition, guys. Your intuition has already told you what you need to do. You have just been refusing to do it. And this Queen of Swords is not messing around any longer. There are helpful people around you, Leo. There are helpful people for you to turn to seek advice from within the next few months, okay? So take action in the near future, remain positive. Of course, it's up to you, but listen to your intuition. You don't have to go through this alone. And within the next few months, Leo, let's just see what they're saying. Within the next few months, you're going to get a yes. So if you communicate with someone, Leo, that could get you out of this, it's going to be very successful, and it's going to completely heal the situation with the Queen of Swords and balance everything out. Maybe, Leo, you didn't want to take charge of this because you felt that someone would say no, or you get a negative response and you couldn't face that. But if it makes any sense to you, Leo, you're going to get a yes. And again, I don't know what this is, but you will know, whoever's resonating with this. So my Leos, let's move into the lighted pathway. Let's get a little bit more information. What else do we have for Leo, please? Okay, wow. Cards are jumping. Too many, Michael. Okay. Guys, they're jumping off the table. I'm going to have to pause the camera to pick them up. Okay. Okay. That is enough for now. All right. Okay, my beautiful Leos. Time to talk, Leo. I feel the angels are suggesting that you talk to another person or even a group of people that a change would affect. This is something, Leo, you didn't want to look at doing before, but what I think the angels are suggesting is you do this. I think with emotional withdrawal, what they are asking you to do, Leo, and it's going to be tough for you guys because you've got big hearts, is to leave your emotions out of it. Look at the practicalities, look at the facts, and be honest with yourself and others. The facts are X, Y, Z. And because of that, I feel this is what I need to do, but I know it's going to affect you, right? They want you to embrace changes ahead. So, Leo, this is why maybe you didn't want to look at this before, because it may have meant a big change for you. It could be a change of location, because what we've got here is time to move on. Now, for some of you, this could be some kind of very difficult third-party situation, Leo. You may want to detach from a baby mama to be with somebody else, but you can't afford to give her child support, so you two have been living together. Whereas you may have a Queen of Swords who's waiting at crossroads for you to leave that person to be with her. The only reason I'm suggesting that might be the case for some of you is we've got someone being left out in the cold, struggling financially, and with a Page of Cups, there could be a child in the mix. There will be celebration, Leo, and the conflict will be resolved if you move on somehow. I don't know, Leo, move out of living in a property, sell the property, give someone a lump sum of money that you need to. You may not have been able to do that before. Let's see what else comes through, guys. Those are the cards that came out. Wow. Leo, right now, I mean, if you take this course of action and you let this person know that that's what you're going to do, everything is going to be resolved literally in a couple of days. I feel this Queen of Swords wants to see you do what she believes is the right thing. The minute you actually do that, the coldness is going to dissipate between the two of you. Because this is her understanding that you are actually wanting to do the right thing. You're not doing the right thing at the moment, Leo, so she's cold and she's defensive. Of course she's going to be like that. Yeah. If you take action, there's going to be celebration, the conflict will be resolved, and you two can work through your differences. I mean, very simple, guys. Very simple. Forgiveness needed. So, Leo, you may speak to someone who sabotaged the whole situation, left you in it, left you holding the baby, as it were, right, symbolically. And this is you saying to this person, I forgive you. They may have done something they shouldn't have done for their own reasons. You may ask this Queen of Swords forgiveness. She may say to you, I'm sorry for being so cold and frosty with you, but from my point of view, I sat there looking at you not doing anything, and it upset me because I kind of knew what you should do and you weren't doing it. There's going to be forgiveness all round. Underneath the deck, moving. Leo, this is about you moving out of living with someone, moving out of a property, moving location to be with someone. Think positive thoughts, moving. Leo, you need to do it. You have been trying to find any other way to resolve this, and you can't, Leo. You know you can't. This is what you need to do, guys. Okay? Forgive the motorbikes, people. It's the bane of my life. Yeah, so, you know, think positive thoughts. All right, guys. Let's, from here, move into the second reading. Let's see, Leo, whether or not you're actually going to do this, okay? I will see you there. All right, guys, here we go. This is the Tarot Grand Lux Tarot Marchetti, and let's just see what may be happening, Leo, over the next 6 months. We're looking at energies now through until around about June time, okay? So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Leos who resonate with this? Now, my beautiful Leos, you could be anyone in the mix, okay? Right? You don't need to be the King of Wands. You could be the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Or heaven forbid, you're the person that caused these problems to begin with, but it's not like you, Leo. It's not. You guys are all about acting with integrity. So, the Death card. Ooh. You may need to have a conversation with a Scorpio, Leo. Or you are thinking about major change and transformation. You are wanting to transform this difficult situation you find yourself in. Yes. You want to put an end to mind games, manipulation, deception. You want it over and done with. Over and done with. The Hierophant. It's as if, Leo, you want to get everything out on the table. I'm actually seeing somebody laying out documents on a kitchen table and looking at things very, very carefully. It's all symbolism. You're taking every single tiny piece of information about this situation and you're going through it with a tooth comb. You got your magnifying glass out, Leo. Okay, let's look at the core of this. And I'm hearing all the tentacles that reach out to other people relating to this. Let's get to the bare bones and rework it. That's what you're going to do. Because the Hierophant takes a step-by-step stance, Leo. You're wanting to do things the right way. You're wanting to dissect this and piece it back together again so the situation is totally balanced. Because what you're realizing, Leo, is if you do not do this, it's going to get worse. You can feel it. You know it. The Four of Coins. Leo, for some of you, this may have affected your marriage, if that's relevant. Or Leo, you may have been holding on to a marriage when you know you should have ended it to be with somebody else. But maybe someone ran off with your money, okay? And so after they did that, you thought, okay, I can't afford to get divorced. Whatever this is for you, Leo, you're going to do this. Now, one immediate obstacle I see here is there may be a Scorpio who's being manipulative, and there may be a Taurian who is desperately trying to hang on to money. Could be two people you are connected to, all right? The Fool. You are determined to get out of this, though, Leo, because you don't see any other way around it. You've looked at the alternatives and you know that nothing else is going to resolve this. So you're having to take action, Leo, and do something pretty significant, pretty major to resolve this, to balance everything out. You know you're going to get a pushback from other people. Other people aren't going to like this. Seven of Wands. But you're determined to do it. Wow. Leo, you are determined to do this in order for everyone involved to close out what has been a painful chapter. Yes. Because with the Queen of Swords, there she is again. What you're realizing is if you do not do this, this is someone who's going to walk off into the sunset, Leo, and you will never see her again. And you can't bear that. You are pushing away the idea that she's going to end the whole situation and walk away from you. And at the same time, Leo, you, I think, are taking control of this and talking to a couple of other people about what you feel you should do. You are not coping with this woman detaching from you. You can't bear it, Leo. Yeah, she wants justice. She wants justice. Wow. She could be a Libra. What she's saying to you is, unless you balance the situation out, unless you bring justice to the situation, I'm off, world. You can't bear it. 7 of Wands. I don't even want to think about that. Well, are you going to do this? I think you might. Yeah. She wants justice because someone's been sat in overindulgence. And she's angry. Yeah, someone has been sat in the devil energy being overindulgent. And Leo, this is almost her saying to you, okay, Leo, time's up. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Leo? Because I'm not sitting here coping with this silence for much longer. You're hoping this is all going to go away. You're hoping that you can brush this under the carpet. No. I want justice. Yes, I want you to balance the scales. This has been an unequal give and take relationship, Leo, or situation for God knows how long. And she is simply fed up. Temperance. Could have been a Sag involved. She has been coasting and waiting and biding her time, but she's not going to do it anymore. Hermit. She's not going to do it anymore. Virgo there. Leo, you need to sort this out. You may have been in hermit mode. You may have been thinking, oh, well, let's just coast and see what happens. No, Leo. This Queen of Swords knows what you should do. You've just been dragging your feet. And what you're realizing very uncomfortably here is, Leo, sadly, you're the one that has to sort this out. Because someone else caused you problems or someone else was overindulgent. And it seriously affected the progress and even, the sanity of this Queen of Swords. She's obviously highly stressed. She wants justice. Underneath the deck, King of Wands. Here you are again. Leo, dealing with a masculine. You want victory and success. What you've realised is you should take control of this. You haven't wanted to. I think, Leo, this is financial. You're working on a 10 of Pentacles situation in order to balance things out. But you have been having sleepless nights about manifesting balance in this because you may have been sat fearful of the future. If I balance the situation out because somebody else caused me problems, if this is financial, Leo, you may be sitting there thinking, well, what do I do if I'm in a difficult situation? Because I will have absolutely nothing left. This is to do with the past, Leo. I think this situation has been rumbling away behind the scenes for the longest time. And this Queen of Swords has just had it. She's just had it, Leo. But you hadn't wanted to have seen that you were the one that had to resolve this. So, Leo, you are working on the 10 of Pentacles. This is to do with money, long-term commitment. It could be to do with a business deal. It could be to do with a baby mama. Whatever this is, you're going to make this right. Because unless you do, you're going to lose this Queen of Swords. So what are you going to do, Leo? Let's just check. What are you going to do? Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Leo, you could be leaving a relationship. You could be giving a partner a lump sum of money to get out of a relationship, to be with a Queen of Swords. Or you could be moving out of a property, releasing equity, right? Because if this Queen of Swords has been breadcrumbed in the past, you're wanting to do the right thing. You could be, Leo, moving to a new location to be with a Queen of Swords who is saying to you, I know you don't want to leave. I know you don't want to move from the area. I know you don't want to leave your job, but unless you relocate to be with me, to prove to me you're serious, I'm letting you go. You've been telling me for the longest time that you want to relocate to be with me. You're not doing it. This could be an ultimatum relating to you being with a Queen of Swords. What else do we have with the Ace of Pentacles? Okay. Leo, again, whatever the situation is, you're going to be moving towards the Queen of Swords, talking about the Ace of Pentacles, and basically saying to her, I do care. Right? I care about you. I want to balance the situation out. I don't want you to be sitting in this stressed energy. Four of Wands. If this is financial, it's going to mean that this Queen of Swords can get herself on her feet financially. She may even be able to purchase a home. She may have been feeling very, very stressed, waiting for you to do the right thing. Or Leo, this is you ending a relationship in order to offer long-term commitment to this Queen of Swords. And it might have been a long time coming. A long time coming. You guys may even get engaged if this is romantic. Four of Swords. I'm almost getting, Leo, that the minute you decide to do the right thing, to do the major thing that you should do, that's right in front of you, there's going to be an enormous sense of relief. Because you would have known that you would have handled this in exactly the right way. Page of Wands. There's going to be very good news, Leo. I think this is you having a conversation with the Queen of Swords, basically saying to her, I am going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay? Yeah. You are making the judgment call to do this. Okay? Now, there may be a Sagittarian who's angry about this. Or Leo, you may be asking for help from a water sign to come up with a lump sum of money. But you are managing, I'm hearing, Leo, to pull a rabbit out of a hat. You're managing to do the impossible here. It might be to do with a child. It may be to do with a contract. You're managing to pull a rabbit out of a hat. I keep hearing that, yes, because, Leo, what you're realizing is other people had to compromise, to be flexible, to help you do the right thing, okay? So you may have been seeking the advice and even the financial help from people that you know very well in order to give this Queen of Swords justice. This is you working in partnership. You may be pulling in 3 lump sums of money to provide the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Or you may be asking for help from your family, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, in order to get the money together to give your wife a settlement so you can move forward with a Queen of Swords, you know? This could represent several different scenarios, Leo, but you are doing the right thing. What response is Leo getting back from the Queen of Swords? A lot of communication, which is fantastic. Because up until this point of time, Leo, it's been very awkward, stilted conversation, or she may even have not really wanted to talk to you. She may have felt underneath very upset, very angry. Yeah, what she's going to say to you is, thank God, now you've done this, I can move to calmer waters, or we can be together and move forward. It's a massive relief. So, my lovely Leos, my goodness, what a reading. Let's move into messages from the universe. Archangel Michael, what do we have from the universe, please, for my Leos? Owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. You are transitioning, Leo, having lent on your wisdom. Having lent on your wisdom. Lion, very relevant. Okay, guys. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Okay. Mountain. Know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Look at the details, Leo. Okay. Final message for my lovely Leos. Plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full, Leo. This is progress. So you could be traveling to see someone to give them the good news, or you could actually be moving. Okay? All right, guys. So let's, as always, ask Archangel Michael for his message of guidance. Here we go. Archangel Michael, may we have your closing message for my lovely Leos? Thank you. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Leo, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And the prayer reads, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Your key words, Leo, courage and strength to do the right thing and resolve the situation. Beautiful. So, guys, I am leaving the reading there. Thank you so much for being here. And, of course, I'm sending love and light your way and many blessings. Bye, Leo.